Hey everyone.
Hi, Kiran. Good morning.
Hi there. Good morning.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so we can get started there.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so let me give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen also. Okay, so till yesterday, actually, I think we had completed the very first lab, right? In the insurance application, right?
Right.
So, is there any issues in that? Anyone? No, right?
No.
Okay, perfect. So, the next, what I'm going to explain you is, how we can generate the Genesis block. Okay, and after the generating the Genesis block, how we create the channel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I just start my network again. Okay, so I'm going to follow these steps basically. Okay, to generate the certificates and then start the network. Okay, so if because in my machine the network was down because I was running some other network also yesterday. So I just shut down my network.
I'm doing it on a VM. So if I shut down the VM and restart it, I will have to up the
Yes,
network.
yes, you have to do it again. Yes. Okay. There is a trick for that. One procedure you have to take the backup if you want to, but I will tell you later and when we do for testing and production. So I will tell you that. Okay. So INS network, and let me just generate the certificates. So my certificates has been generated now, and I will up my network. So necessary changes we already did. So now we can just start our network.
Before starting the network, I need to run this command for generating certificates.
But before starting anything, just do one thing, just down your network. If certificates are there from yesterday, then it will create problem.
Okay, so should I do network down then?
First do network down, and then you can just run these 3 commands, and then here this is final command, 4 commands. Okay, alternate way is you can directly run this also, like network.sh up -s and couchdb. This command will be doing the 4 things which we are doing here, like 4 commands. This command will do the exact same thing. So the reason why I have not run this command is because I just wanted to show you some logs which we are generating here. Okay, so right now you can see no active channel passed, right, everyone? So right now I have not created any channel. Okay, that's why it is showing no active channel passed. Okay, also you can see here both the peers are saying same. Okay, and discovery service is activated. Okay, but channel is not there, right? So also if you guys remember in the theory session I have told you, like, we have system chain codes. I hope you guys remember, right? So we have different types of system chain codes. So when we start our network, so there is a deployment of system chain code happens on the peer. You can see here deploying system chain code CSCC, then QSCC, life cycle system chain code, and then LSCC. Okay, so all 5 system chain codes will be deployed on the peers at the time of network up. Okay.
I did network down, Dayal.
Mhm.
And then when I'm trying to run that cryptogen generate command, it's giving me error like the command not found.
The reason is because you have not set the path. Okay, so do one thing, just export this path, step number 2.
Okay, yeah, that was temporarily we did yesterday. So it's a new session, right?
It's a new session, that's why you have to do that. Okay. So once done, let me know once you are up within it. Meanwhile, like, have you guys started working from office or still working from?
No, still working from home.
Okay.
It will take some time to get started from office again.
Yeah, actually, here also the things are like very bad. In my family, everyone got COVID, and just now we recovered again.
Yeah. No, but I'm getting that same error there even after exporting the variable.
Is it? Are you doing inside INS network only, right?
Yeah. I am inside that folder INS network, and there I'm running that command.
Okay, can you share your screen?
Yes. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah. Okay. So where did you export it?
I exported from this same list. This one.
Okay. See, you don't have been in. Can you do one thing? Can you echo this path? Let's see what is coming. Just echo echo $path. Okay, so your path is coming inside INS network. That is not correct actually.
Yeah, actually our folder is outside, I guess.
Yeah. So it is outside. Let me correct that.
I make it like this.
1 minute. This is correct. Now it is coming.
Right.
Still. Okay, do one thing. Close this terminal for once. Open it again. This problem yesterday also was coming in one of the machine. Now just go to the path.
I open it from here.
That's fine. Okay, export the path first. You have bin folder, right, in your
yes, insurance application.
Okay, then that's fine.
This is my insurance application folder, and there is bin folder.
Okay, fine.
So I will just have to re-export that path.
Just re-export, yes.
It required to,
this is correct. This is correct. Just type. You can also check it out. What is coming? So insurance application. No. Okay. Try this now. 1 minute. What is your path then?
I think I have to
Path
remove
is-
this dot.
one, just remove one. Okay. So now what is insurance application and bill? Now this should be fine. Okay, there is no such file or directory. Can you check for the directory? It is there, right? It is there. Okay, so something wrong with the path again. One minute. Trojan. Okay. So it is trying to open in the organization. Okay, you are in. Okay, fine. You are inside insurance. Just go inside the INS network, then run.
Yeah, after setting the path.
Just try to run.
Yeah, it ran.
So okay.
Oh, I need to up the network, right?
Yes, just up the network now. No. Just use the other command, right? Last one. This one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, no, up. You scare. I think you missed P. Yeah. Okay, again it will create problem.
Again, the yesterday's.
So that is why okay, I do one thing. Just see, create a env file, or second option is just hard code the value in your test network or your INS network basically. So just hard code the value. I'm doing the path.
What is that path? Docker
This
couch
is the
command up.
this is the VS Code, and open testnet.yaml, testnet docker compose testnet.yaml. Yes, this in here only. Third one. Here now, first go to line number 134. Remove this dollar completely, dollar and docker sock, complete variable. And replace with, I have just pasted in the chat.
Okay, so in that case, we'll not have to rerun that, reset that Docker sock value.
Again, you don't have to do that. No, something went wrong. So you have pasted something else.
Yeah, actually, I got it. What the issue?
No, this is fine. Do it in the peers, second peer also. Same in the same file. Just go up. Hold on. Line number 92. Just save it and then run it again. Okay, so now it's working.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now moving on. Next thing which we are going to do is we are going to generate the Genesis block. Okay. So to generate the Genesis block, we have to just open a new terminal and export the path again. Okay. So I open a new terminal here. So I'm just going to open a new tab. Okay. Not a terminal. And here I will export it again. Why am I exporting again? Because this is a new terminal. And then we are going to do some changes in config.tx.yaml. Okay. So first is we are going to change the names of the organizations. And second, we are going to change the name of profile. Okay. So open your config.tx.yaml. So why we use config.tx.yaml? Anyone? Anyone knows about it?
Is that something related with the order configuration?
So complete network configuration will be done in the config.tx.yaml. Okay. With respect to the policies. Okay. So your order information, your peer information, your organization information, your channel information. Okay. So everything will be, it's like a kind of heart of your network. Okay. And this configuration will be entered into the network with the help of Genesis block. So I'm going to put the complete configuration which we have mentioned here in the config.tx.yaml into a block. That block we will call it as a Genesis block. And Genesis block is the very first block in the blockchain. Right? So here the changes which we are going to do is we are going to do the changes instead of org1, we are going to do the HDFC live. Okay. And at org2, we are going to do the SBI live. Okay. So wherever you have org1, just change with HDFC live. Make sure the small letter and capital letters. Okay. And double cross check if you miss something or not. Okay. So don't miss anything. Okay. So I did my changes for HDFC live. That is for first organization. Second organization is SBI live. Okay. So first I will change in the organization section. Okay. So in the organization section, wherever I'm using org2, I will change it to SBI live. Make sure if a particular org2 is starting with the capital letter, you have to start with the capital. And if it is with the small letters, then you have to do with the small letters. Okay. So that is one thing which you have to. So total 12 places are there. If you just do the small letter and if you segregate, so 11 letters will come, which we are going to start with the capital letters. Okay. And finally, one will left, so that you can do in the small. So basically you have to do the changes on two places. First one is in the organization section. Second one is in the profile section. So just to verify, your HDFC live should look something like this. Name, then ID, MSP directory, policies. Okay, and your SBI Live configuration should look something like this: name, ID, MSP directory, and the policies. Clear? And finally, just go down and look for profile section. Okay, so in the organization, I have mentioned that my SDFC Life and SBI Life will be part of this channel. Okay, now the question here is, if let's say if you have multiple organizations, like more than 2 organizations, then how you will be doing is, first you will create the configuration in the organization section, and then you will include in this organization here, line number 314 in my machine. Okay, so let's say another bank, Axis Bank, comes, okay, with their they also want to join the network. First you will mention the configuration in the organization section, and then you will import the configuration here in the organization here. Yeah, after that we have to change the profile name also. Okay, so the profile name which I am going to use is to insurer application genesis. Right now it is to orgs application genesis, so I'm going to rename it as per my requirement. My requirement says I need to use 2 insurers. Okay, so I am done with my changes. Let me know once done. And to make sure that our config.txt tool is having access, just try to run it. You should get the output something like this. So basically, it should print the usage, how to use the config.txt.
I think that lab 2 link is not shared with us. So can you share that?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I was searching for that in lab 1 only.
Okay, okay, no problem. Actually, yesterday I was making some change. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, let me know once done. I just come back in 2 minutes. Okay, my dog is having some problem.
Okay.
Okay, I just come.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so done.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So next is we are going to create the Genesis block. Okay, so to create the Genesis block, as you know, like the command is config txgen. Then we have to mention the profile name. So profile just now we have created, that is to insurer application genesis, right? And then our output files, output file will be stored in the channel artifacts with the channel name. So channel name I'm using here is insurance channel. Okay, so we are not going to use my channel. Okay, so name I am going to change it. Then here channel ID. So channel ID is insurance channel, right? So let's create the Genesis block now. So just go to terminal and run it. So you will find the output, right? That is generating Genesis block, creating application channel Genesis block, writing Genesis block. Okay, and the file which is being used is this one. Just look at this. So insurance application, INS network, and config.tx, and inside config.tx you have config.tx.yaml, right? So just try to run it, and then let me know.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's showing that config takes gen is not found. Command
Okay.
not found.
So yeah, so I think something wrong with your path.
Okay.
Just share your screen. I just look into it.
Actually, my system is running in another
Okay,
PC.
fine.
Here.
So let's do one thing. Okay, so just type echo $path and just check it out. What is the path you are getting?
Okay.
Okay.
It's showing echo /user /local /s bin. Actually, it's something different part, different path.
Okay. Can you type the path here, or can you paste it that path here in the chat? Is it possible?
Let me try.
The same issue. I think Kiran was also having.
Yeah, initially. That must be the path issue.
So just try to type in here.
Okay. Actually, I'm running my this thing in a different system, and
Okay.
I joined from laptop, so that's why.
Okay, no problem. You just
Okay. Wait a second. This path is showing.
Okay, so it is. This should not. This should not be the path. You are doing echo, like HO echo and dollar and path, right? Like this, like this only, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can you set the path again then? In that case, this path.
Okay.
Step number 2 in the lab 2.
Okay.
Can you set the bin path again?
Yeah. Okay, now it's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so anyone else is having any problem? No, right?
I'm
No.
the same output like you.
Okay, perfect. So now what I'm going to explain you is, so we have created the block. Okay. Now let's say if you want to check out what kind of configuration is there inside the block. Okay. If you want to read the block data. Okay. So how you can do that? So this is the command config txgen, then inspect block. Okay. So I'm going to inspect the block. So block is stored in the channel artifacts and insurance block channel.block, and I will dump it to one JSON file. Okay, so basically I will convert into JSON file. So my block is here. So inside channel artifacts, insurance channel.block. This is the block. It is in the block format. So I cannot read anything, right? But if you want to read it out, what kind of configuration is there? Okay. So then what you have to do is just type this command and you will be able to. So now come back and here this dump.json we got. Okay, right? So
Yes.
basically when we have created the Genesis block, it has these many configurations. So you can see 856 line of configuration your Genesis block is having about your network. Okay, so let's check out what kind of configuration it will have. Check it out your block data if you want to read. So header, as you know, like in the blockchain, every block will have a header, right? In the header, what kind of information will be there? Data hash, previous block hash, and the number of the block number. So the current block data hash is this one. Number is 0. Why it is 0? Because it is very first Genesis block, right? And before that there was nothing, so previous hash would be null, correct? Similarly, metadata, since it is a very first block, so metadata we don't have anything, and this is a configuration block, so that is why there will not be any metadata available for this particular block. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. After that we have the data section. So here all kind of data will be stored. Okay, so we are going to have, okay, so in the data you will have the config. Okay, so in the config you will have channel group. In the channel group different groups will be there. So in the groups you will have group section, policy section. In the policy you will have admin policies, reader policies, okay, then writer policies. So basically these policies, if you guys remember, we have mentioned in the config tx.yaml, right?
Yeah.
So it is just going in a right configuration inside the inside your Genesis block. Okay, then you can see here the what is the hashing algorithm it will be using. So it will use SH256. Your order address. So this is your order address, right? It is same, right? Then your channel header. Okay, so channel ID we have given channel. The current the number is 0. Okay, time stamp. Then hash transaction ID. So this is the transaction ID. With this transaction ID, your channel will be created. Then type and version. Okay, so the thing which we have here is inside group, you will find HDFC MSP and you will find SBI MSP. Okay, so this policy was for your your complete application. Okay, so these application policy. Now I am going to show you the HDFC Life MSP policies and SBI Life MSP policies. Basically, these policies for these two organizations. Okay, so you can see here, these are the admin policies which we have defined, then endorsement policies which we have defined, then reader here. After that, you will get the writer. So this is the writer. And always remember, right now the version is 0. Everywhere you will get the version 0. Now let's say there is a requirement. Okay, so you have deployed your application, your network in the production, and after 6 months, the organizations who are part of your network, okay, so they have decided, okay, let's change some policies. Okay, of course you can change the policies. Okay, there is no restriction on that. But how you will be changing is, you are going to get this Genesis block. Okay, you will fetch this Genesis block, and after that you are going to change the here. Okay, when you update any policy, okay, so then the version become the version 1 or whatever version it is having by default. So it will be having the 0 version anymore. Okay, so a new version will be there, and with the help of these versions, okay, your network will understand that the latest version which we are having is the correct configuration. Okay, so version 0 always will be available as a Genesis block, as a very first block, but one updated block will be created with the updated configuration which you want to do. Okay, and whenever your network wants to look out for the configuration, it will check with the version what is the latest version available in our blocks. Yeah. So these information is very inside information which I am giving you, but it will be helpful for long run. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you are doing something very special for your requirement, so these kind of things will come, like how you will change your configuration. The very common question which comes is if you want to change the order configuration. Okay, so let's say you want to change the not block, this one. So in the order section we have etc draft, right? So let's say you want to change something in etc draft. So just search for etc draft. Okay, so here you can see consensus type, right? So consensus type is we are using raft. Okay, and in the raft we have the consenters. So consenters are these many consents, like only one consenter is there, so that consenter address is mentioned here like this, right? Then here all the your order details. Okay, also there is another which I just show you. Let's say you want to change the batch size. Batch size is block size, right? Right now the block size is, this is absolute max in the MB. This is the preferred one, right? You must have see here, right? This configuration, batch size, sorry, batch timeout, batch size. Similar configuration you can find here also. So absolute max byte, max message count is 10. Let's say someone is saying make a configuration change, and instead of max message count, you have to put 50. Okay, so that how you will change. So you will have to fetch this Genesis block, convert into the JSON, make the changes here. Okay, and then again convert it to PB format, and then send as an update to the network, and then update a network will approve that, and then your new configuration will be added to the network. So this is how the process will be working.
For this new system block will be created, right?
New system block will be created, not your application block.
Yeah.
Not system block, we call it as a configuration block.
Okay.
Okay. Similarly, when you create a new channel also, okay. So let's say right now one channel is running, right? Now let's say there is a requirement of creating second channel. Okay. So for second channel also, a new configuration block will be created. So for that channel, that will be a Genesis block, Genesis channel block. Okay. Okay, perfect. So moving on. So after that, let's come back here and next.
Just one question. You said that we convert these JSON after the modification and update it back to the channel. So what is the command for doing that?
So there is multiple commands. Okay, so there is a complete procedure. So the procedure is available here. Like I will give you one document also, but let me show you right away. So we are having the scripts, right? So in the script, if you go in set anchor peer.sh, okay. So these are the commands. So when we update the anchor peers, so basically while updating the anchor pairs, we are doing the same. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to fetch the channel configuration. Channel configuration is the same configuration which just now I have showed you in the dump. Okay. So to fetch the channel configuration, this is the command: fetch channel config, your channel name, organization name, and it will come in the config.json.
Okay.
Okay. After fetching the fetching into the JSON format, then we will make the changes here. After that, we'll modify the configuration. Okay, so this is how you can modify with the help of JQ. And after that, you will create a config update. Okay. Once you config update, after that, you have to send a request to update with the help of orderer. Okay, so you have to type peer channel update, order details, and then your configuration details. And at the last, you will provide your file. Okay, so and also remember this will go as a transaction file. Okay, so basically the modified config JSON we are creating, that will convert into anchor.transaction, and the transaction file will be going. So remember, if I tell you, I think sometime back I told you, right, whatever activity happens in the Hyperledger Fabric with respect to application or the system, okay, everything will go as a transaction. So this is the write operation, right? Where we are making some changes in the configuration. So this will also go as a transaction. If it is going as a transaction, then again there will be a endorsement and validations. Everything will happen. Basically, a complete transaction will happen. Okay, but this is a system transaction. Okay, so if you guys remember my sessions, my theory, I have told you, I explained you regarding the type of transactions. I hope you remember. So type of transactions are deploy transactions, invoke transaction, query, and cross-chain code. Okay, 4 type of transactions I had explained you. So the very first was deploy transaction. So this is the deploy transaction. This transaction type is deploy transaction. Why? Because it is happening on the system. It is not happening on your application. So remember this. When some transactions are happening on the system, okay, so system related operations will come as deploy transactions. Okay, when you do any kind of transaction with your own chain code. Okay, so let's say if you are written some chain code, and if you are doing some transition on that, those transition can be invoke or query, or as well as cross chain code also. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the process. Anyway, we will do that that activity later on. I have complete documentation. So in that documentation, I will change the block size, and then we'll do it again. Like we'll send the updated configuration to the network, and then that network will update, and it will act as a it will work with the new configuration.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So one suggestion I would give you. Okay, so do you guys know about shell script? No, right?
Not in detail. We don't know all the command shell.
So my suggestion would be, if you can watch some 1 or 2 hour video. Okay, videos are available on the YouTube. Just watch those videos so that get the basic or the required information. Okay, and try to read it these scripts which are available here. Okay, so like env war.sh, deploy cc, set anchor peer, create channel. So these are basically subscript which we call from the network.sh. Okay, so network.sh is the main script. From network.sh we call these scripts. Okay, so once you have a basic idea about how the shell script works, okay, it is very simple. Okay, it is very simple with respect to any coding language. Okay, so these scripts are very simple. Simply you have to write the functions, and in the very lean syntax you have to write the logic. Okay, so once you read these scripts, right? Let's say for deploying the chain code, deploy cc is there. Okay, so if you just read it out from starting to end, okay, with having some basic knowledge, you will get to understand, okay, this is how you can these scripts has written, and also you can update this script. Okay, because anyway in after some time, when you do the modification in your network, you have to update your scripts also. Okay, to make sure that your network is working with these scripts. Okay, if you don't update your scripts, your network will not work with this script. Okay, it will only work with single commands. So my suggestion would be like just try it out. Okay, and if you have any confusion, if you're not able to understand any particular line of code, then we can have the I will try to explain you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yes. So next we are having the create channel and join partition, that is lab 3. So let me open this, and okay, so this is the link for third one. And here what we will be trying to do is we will try to create a channel. Okay, so you can skip the steps till 4 because that we already completed. Okay, you can just start. Let me remove also this, so that because these things we have already completed. Okay, so from step number 3 you can start. Okay, so the very first thing is, this is the core.yaml file which we need inside our config.txt folder. So just copy this, and after that we are going to export these 3 variables. Okay, why we need to export this? Because we are going to use this in the channel creation. Okay. So in the channel creation, we are going to use that. And after that, finally, I'm going to create a channel. Okay, so to create a channel, we have the command OSN admin channel join channel ID. So channel ID will be my channel. Sorry, not my channel, insurance channel this time. Then your configuration block. Then your localhost 7053. So you know 7053 is for your admin, order admin. Okay. So let's come here. And right now, if you open your logs, okay. So here still we are seeing like a no active channel passed. Can you see here? But now I am going to create a channel. So when I create a channel, here my channel has been created. I got 201 status, and just come back here. And here, very exciting thing is happening. What is exciting here? The very first thing is after no channel passed. So after no active channel passed, the peer is order is getting block information. Okay. Then to create a channel, that is insurance channel, right? Then joining channel, insurance channel consenter active 1. Okay. And then can you see become follower? Right. So what is happening here is the raft configuration has been started. Okay. So I hope you guys remember the raft demo, which I have showed you, I think long back, right?
Yes.
So in that demo,
Yes.
what I had told you is when we start the raft, so your nodes will be joining as a follower, right? So right now only one node is there, but still there will be a election. Okay. So the first one is your node become follower. After that, it will wait for your like leader. If he don't get anything from the leader, then he will become a pre-candidate and then become the candidate. Okay. After that, the poll will happen. He will receive the votes. Okay. And then finally he will become a leader. So you will say one become leader at term 2 for a channel, my insurance channel node 1. And then it will say leader 1 is present. Okay. Quit campaign channel, insurance channel. And then lastly, you will say start accepting request as a raft leader at block 0. So whenever any request comes, new request comes, your leader will accept that request in the order. So these things are happening in the order. Okay. Right. So this is the internal process of the orderer. And if you are using raft, then internally election process will be happening. Right now we are having only one node. That is why you are able to see only one node here. If you are having multiple, then you will be able to see the multiple raft nodes and the election process also. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So now the next is, okay, so the next we have to update the env war.sh. Okay, so let's update this and then we'll continue from tomorrow, because this joining organization I want to show you some logs also. So in the env war.sh we have to update our script according to our new organization. So let's open your env war.sh. So env war.sh is here, right? So here what changes we have to do? Can anyone tell me?
Just the org related ones we'll have to do first.
Yes, exactly. So what first I will do is I will just rename it. So instead of org1, I have HDFC live. Okay. And instead of org2, I have SBI live. Okay. Org3 I'm not using, so I will keep as it is. then I will change wherever I'm using org1, I will update to small SDFC life because org1 is in small. Okay, so total I have 7 places, but if I just do for small letters, so I have 5. So I will change at every places. Then I will look for this capital letters. In the capital letters, it is like a HDFC live, something like this. Okay, so I will update at 2 places, here and here. Similar way, org2 is having SBI live. SBI live. Okay, at 5 places, I will update it, and then again 2 places, SBI live, and then update it 2 places. So you are getting right why we are doing this, because we have to set the environment variable. Okay, if we don't set the environment variable, it will give you an error like org1 doesn't exist, because for org1 you don't have any certificates, right? You are having the certificates for your peers only, that is from HDFC and SBI. Fine, so just to make these changes, and then we'll start with the joining peers to your channel.
Any question?
No.
Okay, perfect then. So we'll wrap up here today, and then we'll continue tomorrow.
Yes, there.
Okay. And how is your that network is going on? Are you facing any challenges?
Which one?
The one like with the 2 organizations and 4 peers.
No issues at all. That's it there. We're just trying out the stuff
Trying.
at our end.
Acha, okay. Sure then. Yeah. Okay, fine. So yeah, thanks for your time. We'll meet tomorrow.
Yes, sure there. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.